Hi guys, so for today's reading, we are going to be doing a reading on healing your throat chakra, and my cats yesterday dumped water on my piles because I picked them all out on Saturday, and so we're going to see how many of the papers are ruined and illegible today. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All those things really help me out, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who does anything to support this channel or my work in any way. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for that, and let's get started with pile one. Pile one. Somebody in this pile may actually need to express something that has happened to them abuse-wise, possibly in the sexual arena. Somebody may need to talk about that and express that because it may be causing you a lot of hurt and pain that you don't realize. You may be sacrificing yourself for everyone else, thinking that they already hurt enough, or maybe this person has already died, and you don't want to hurt anybody or bring up any of their skeletons in their closet or whatever. This person was meant to be exposed, and you're supposed to be doing the exposing. So if there's something like that going on in your life, then it is time to expose this person, express these things that are going on, and let people know about things. So let's see what we got here. Interpersonal effectiveness, getting interpersonal objectives met, maintaining relationships, and increasing your self-respect and interactions with others. Distress tolerance, getting through a tough situation without making things worse. Accept the reality as it is. The sky is not falling, it's just life. So boundaries is going to be something that's going to be very effective for you. And not just boundaries, but learning how not to do it in such a defensive manner as well. And yes, sometimes when we haven't had boundaries for a very long time, every time, we end up in a very defensive state where we are aggressive about everything. But as you begin to do this, you're going to learn how to respond instead of reacting so much. Self-soothing can be very effective. Find a self-soothing technique that doesn't hurt yourself or others. Walks, jogs, hiking, warm blanket cocoon, a nice fire, music, a shower, stuffed or real animals to cuddle. Some of you may actually have been a cutter in the past or have been even tempted to be doing it in the now. Some of you could be doing things like self-sabotage, destroying connections or relationships with people, very quickly burning them down when something happens, things like that. Embrace the blessings life is bringing. Let go of a lack mentality. So it's time to let go of a lack mentality. Stop feeling like you don't have enough to offer the world around you or the people around you. Stop feeling like for some reason you don't deserve justice in what happened, because you may be feeling like you're an awful person, a horrible person. You may be feeling like you deserved whatever people threw your way. And it's time to stop seeing yourself in that light. Through Heaven's Eyes, great song. And you may not see some of the ways that you have really impacted lives around you. How important you are, how valuable you are, things like that. Shine your light to lead others to be their true selves. Throat chakra. Shine your light to lead others to be their true selves. So it's time to express yourself. It's time to be you as much as possible. It's time to say what you're feeling, say what you're thinking. When you're interacting with others, really try to drop the anxiety and the fear. I feel like you may have a lot of anxiety. You may be dealing with a lot of social anxiety, especially. Don't feel like your light is hurting others. Instead, feel like your light is healing others, because it is. And some people may react out of a hurt space when you're in your light. And that happens. I actually just recently broke up with a person that I started dating for a little while, and it was because, like I told him, something about me makes you not like yourself, And I don't like that. I don't want you to be feeling that way, and I don't want you to be hurting me because of it, or hurting you because of it, or anything else. So that's what needs to be done, right? You don't have to tear things down with a giant tornado, you know? You can just express what you're truly feeling inside of yourself and why you feel like things need to change or you need to move away from something. Changes bring emotional growth. Knowing pain always ends. Feelings changing for the better. Coming out of sadness or loss. Understanding pain and loss. Leaving shame and guilt behind. So it's time to remove any kind of shame or guilt surrounding who you are and what you want to be, especially say you are somebody who went through sexual abuse. You may actually throw on layers upon layers upon layers of clothes. You may try to do anything possible to keep people from noticing you or seeing you. You may become extremely invisible to the world around you, unseen, unheard, unnoticed. And when that happens, first off, that is definitely prey that you are making yourself into. Because, you know, easy prey anyway. There's a lot of people who like a challenge and they will go after the ones that are loud and proud and out front and center. Everybody's seeing them. But it's not nearly as often as the ones that are left behind, the ones that are invisible, the ones that nobody sees, nobody hears, nobody listens to. And so expressing yourself is going to be very important for breaking out of this. Expressing yourself through your clothes. I feel like some of you may want to wear some more racier articles of clothing than you are currently, but you may be holding back because you may feel like in some way that could have been what caused the damage in the first place. That could have been what caused you to be attacked in the first place. My childhood molester, when he made his plea bargain and went to prison, sat there and told them that I seduced him because I wore large t-shirts to bed and because I had asked him to wash my hair in the bathtub. I was a child and you were the new dad-like figure in our house. I mean, come on. The people who are committing those crimes always blame the person that they are dealing with. They always do, because they don't want to take accountability for it. They want to try to turn as many people against that person as they can. They want to hurt that person for betraying them by telling people about what was going on. But telling people about what was going on, telling your story, expressing those things is really going to help you heal. You can leave your story in the comments below and I will talk to you about what is going on. And also, the more you share your story like that, the more you heal. The more you share your story like that, the more other people know that they are not alone and they heal too, just from reading your story. And that is how you give that past abuse and pain a beautiful purpose in your life. Four of Pentacles, grounding your foundation, holding back to grow slow and steady, holding out knowing that it's worth it, magically transforming your foundation, being controlled, refusing to be controlled, withholding info, standing your ground, solid stability, solid ground, standing your ground with ease. So standing your ground in situations is going to be something that is going to help you out a lot as well. When you say, I don't like this, and somebody does it anyway, you stand your ground and you say, you know what? I told you I don't like this, and you continued to do it, so I'm done dealing with this situation. Or, you know, it depends on what the situation is for what the consequences should be. But either way, it's time to start backing up what you're saying and expressing too. Not just expressing yourself, but backing it up. Meaning it when you say it. Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. So, being more assertive, having the courage and confidence to believe that this is going to change your life. It's going to turn it around. You've been holding back too much. You've been withholding info. You've been maybe even to try to control situations or steer them more in your direction, or to steer people, say, away from you. If you're avoiding people seeing you or targeting you in some sort of way, you might actually be holding back and keeping yourself in a comfort zone that is not good for you, that is slowly killing you in some sort of way. Slowly withering away your soul and your life and your fire, when in actuality, you are somebody that is meant to be seen and meant to be heard, and you have a lot of things to offer the world that are being hidden away. You also have a lot of protection on your side and a lot of, you know what? You are already forgiven by whoever it is that you pray to. You're already forgiven. Just the fact that you feel that remorse and that pain and that hurt, if there is anything that you feel like needs to be forgiven, you are already forgiven. You don't have to work for it in any way. All you have to do is ask for it and it shall be given. And then you need to give it to others around you. Because if you expect to be forgiven for what you have done, then you need to forgive others for what they have done as well. Nightingale, yes. And you're an old soul. You have a lot of important information and messages to bring to this world. You could also be holding your self back from singing as well. Singing is something that you are amazing at. Your singing may be something that has a lot of power within it for yourself and others around you. Maybe even singing and dancing and listening to music is something that's going to help you to be able to open yourself up to. B. Miller, that bitch, is the first one that just popped into my mind. And since you are a dude, yeah, you can tell the truth, but as soon as I do, I'm a bitch. And since I got a pussy, I'm a bitch. Everybody's sucking on your dick. And since I got a pussy, I'm a bitch. Yeah. Also, Juicy by Lizzo is a song too that may be very beneficial for a lot of the people who chose this pile. You're somebody who brings light and life to this world. You're ready to regenerate and have a new life. All it's going to take is assertiveness. There may even be a reconciliation as well that you might be wanting to initiate. But it's going to take you expressing that. And it's also going to take you standing your ground. If we decide to heal this connection, whatever this connection may be, then I am expecting you to treat me with respect. I am expecting you to handle me with care. To treat me with love if I'm going to treat you with love. Stand your ground on what it is that you want. Express yourself and be honest. So that is what I have for this pile. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might have going on, all those good things. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All that stuff really helps me out. Thank you guys so much for doing that. I truly appreciate you guys. And I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Jacob Lee, Conscience is the first song that came to mind for this pile. So let's see how you can work on your throat chakra. You are having the dreams that you're having for a reason. You're having the feelings you're having for a reason. The desires you're having for a reason. There is nothing wrong with wanting what you want. My cats dumped water all over my cards yesterday. This one has been made invisible. Some of you could feel very invisible, like people don't see you, people don't hear you, people don't notice you, people don't appreciate the value that you offer. Some of you may be holding yourselves back in a lot of ways and not really letting yourself be seen either. You may feel like you're unimportant, non-valuable, like your voice doesn't mean anything, but your voice does mean something, and it can make a very large impact if you allow yourself to speak. Co-create your destiny. Ask and have faith, but put in the work too. What you want wants you. Raise your vibrations so you know this is true. So there could even be something that you want. There could be someone that you want. So There could definitely be something that you need to be honest about and need to be open about. You need to reveal about yourself. Something that you aren't wanting to be seen, that needs to be seen. Oh, physical overpowering. It triggers fears of not being strong enough to escape, fears for your life, for your freedom. Makes you feel alone and ashamed, and makes you feel like no one cares. So, there could be somebody around you as well that has been overpowering you physically in some sort of way. And this may be triggering a lot of fears. It could be causing you to fear for your life, to make you feel like you are not strong enough to deal with this situation or to get out of this situation. Two-Faced by Jake Daniels. Two-Faced by Jake Daniels is a good song for that. Makes you feel alone and ashamed and makes you feel like no one cares. Makes you feel like there isn't anybody you can reach out to. Makes you feel like you are invisible, like whole world is against you in some sort of way. It could even be. So there's definitely something here about needing to heal from some past pain and trauma and needing to really expose yourself, express yourself, put yourself out there in some way. Don't be ashamed to share your scars. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to be. Your journey is what made you, not what defines you. So you may also need to share these scars with a partner as well. You may need to let them know what is going on with you, why you might feel a certain way when they're doing certain things or something like that as well, because you could actually be being triggered to re-experience past abuse for some of you. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Dragonfly, magic. Some of you could definitely have chosen pile 1 as well, especially if you've had sexual abuse of some kind. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant. I am blessed. So now is the time for shedding the old pain, the old hurt, shedding the old ways of handling things and dealing with things, the shutting up into your shell instead of expressing what needs to be expressed during these moments. The crow and the raccoon. Yeah, you may be trying to hide yourself. You may be trying to mask something. You may be dealing with someone that's very sneaky as well, or somebody that has been lying in some sort of way. Calling them out on this or expressing something about it. Maybe something needed here. Have patience because you have done something for someone. They remember what you have done for them. And they are going to be giving something back to you because of it as well. You may have even helped somebody else break free from some of these patterns too. Or you may have helped and stood up for somebody in some sort of situation, and somebody may actually do the same for you. King of Cups, emotional mastery and stability. Overcoming past pain to keep balance in emotional times. A man who knows what he wants emotionally. Rare find, mature love. Emotional commitment, emotional strength, calming, sweet, caring, dreamy. Loving, caring, strong, stable, completion. Strong, stable foundation, completion. 9 of Cups, idealism. Dreaming of you, dreams coming true, emotional fulfillment lies within. Dreamy, romantic, possibly selfish, feeling like you have everything that you want and need. Everyone is trying their best. So, there's definitely a need here to feel like you have everything you want and need emotionally, that you don't need anybody outside of yourself or anything outside of yourself to feel good, to feel peaceful, to feel happy, to feel loving, to feel joyous. You have a lot of love, light, and life to spread inside of you. But you might be in an energy of holding that back in some sort of way, because you might feel like something's too good to be true, or you might feel like you need to be a little bit more selfish right now. You could have even dealt with somebody as well who lied about their feelings for you. There really is a need to get a hold on your emotions. Having patience is key when it comes to gaining an emotional commitment from somebody as well. And expressing the truth of how you feel. Raccoon City just came to mind. You could have dealt with somebody that was very controlling in the past. Somebody who was very selfish. Somebody who appeared to be a wish come true, but it ended up being something that was very toxic and nasty. And so now you may be a little bit afraid when it comes to going into connections with people. Afraid that they're using control tactics against you in some way to try to break you down, or in some way to try to distract you or bring you pain, or to cause you to feel like you need them in some way. There could be something like that going on here. Have patience with yourself as well, because you have been through a lot. And it's okay that you have some scars, because somebody who is worth your time will be somebody who can handle those scars. Somebody who can love you without condition. But you also have to be able to love others without condition in order to have that unconditional love yourself. So, definitely expressing your emotions without fear. Without feeling like you need to or you have to get something back in return for them. Without feeling like you are shady. Without other people, you may be feeling like other people around you are shady as well. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with the scars, the pain, and the trauma that you have gone through. In order to make good, intimate connections with people, you're going to have to not care whether or not those people are going to be around forever. Enjoy the moment and live in it. Don't dwell too much on the future. Don't dwell too much on the past, but live in the right now. And when it comes to expressing something that you need to express, express it. Don't hold it back and don't keep it hidden from the world. You may really feel like you are undeserving in some sort of way of having a beautiful love life, of having a beautiful connection with someone. You may also have a tendency to look at things with rose-colored glasses and not address the elephant in the room. And if that's the case, it's time to start addressing things that need to be addressed and start expressing things that need to be expressed. You may also have had some sort of intuitive nudging that has been guiding you and telling you that expressing yourself emotionally is going to be just fine. Learning how to really ride the wave and understanding that the wave is not going to drown you is very important too. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile. This one was a little bit shorter, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, all those kinds of things. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button, all the stuff that you guys do to support my work or my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. And I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. For you guys, let's see what you need to do to work on your throat chakra. Make room physically and energetically to allow new to come in. So it's time to make room physically or energetically to allow for new to come in. So it may be time to cleanse out your energy, to release anything that you've been holding on to. One of the best ways that I enjoy doing that is taking a shower. And as the water is running over you, allow all your muscles to relax. Close your eyes, allow all your muscles to relax. And as that water is flowing over you, imagine it taking all the negative, lower vibrational energies, anything that you picked up from anyone, anywhere, and it's taking it and washing it right down that drain, giving it back to the earth for healing and transmutation, and then calling back the pieces of your soul and your energy to yourself and allowing yourself to be filled up with light, beauty, peace, love, happiness, joy, and feeling that vibrating off of you, seeing it in your mind's eye as a big circle of light around you. And then I like to protect it with a crystal ball and little shards of mirror outside that so that any negative energies coming towards me get sent directly back to their owner. Take the time out to do that. And if you have been feeling like your space is very cluttered recently, or like you really need to clean up and clean out stuff, go ahead and do that as well. You may be worried about, what if I need this? If you need it, it'll come along. But right now you're not using it, and it's time to get rid of it so that you can open up some space for new stuff to come in. Whether that is stuff or people or energy, whatever it is, it's time to do that. Third eye chakra. So working on your third eye chakra is going to be something very important for you as well. And I will be doing a third eye chakra sometime next week-ish. And you can find that one. Or I have one from a couple months back as well. So if you type in my name and third eye chakra, you should be able to find a reading for that as well. Seek solitude. Get quiet. Remember self-care. Connect to your higher self. The answers are within. Intuition is real. So the answers that you're looking for, you're not going to find outside yourself. You're going to find them inside of yourself. The questions that you have, ask them and then let them go. Let them fall away. Don't worry about them. Don't dwell on them. Don't constantly think about them. Ask the question and then let it go. And the answer will come to you as you let go. Also, being in a very peaceful state is going to be very important for listening to your intuition as well. So getting grounded is going to help you. You may want to go back and watch the root chakra reading as well. Let what everyone else wants fall away. Believe that what you want matters. So, what you want is something that does matter. And you may have sacrificed yourself a lot for other people in your life. And now is the time to realize that you are important too. And you deserve to have your needs met as well. And the only person that's going to meet those needs is you. My cats dumped water all over my cards yesterday, so some of them got ruined, and this one does not have a title on it anymore. You might be very involved in psychology things, or you may do a lot of psychological quizzes or something like that. Do you want to build a snowman? Doesn't have to be a snowman. You may be really trying very hard to get somebody's attention who isn't paying attention as well. Don't chase this person, and don't get distracted from what you're doing or allow your energy to be taken like that. Take your power back into your own hands and know that things are going to be being exposed as well. Things are going to be being seen for what they are. There's going to be a lot of truths coming out. You may feel very overshadowed by somebody around you too. When those voices in your head tell you lies, remember the truth that you hold within. Rewire your thoughts. So it's time to really check into what you are thinking and what you are speaking about yourself and your life and what's going on with you. If you catch yourself thinking constantly, oh, I'm just really stupid, it's time to tell yourself that, no, I'm not stupid. I'm human. Every human makes mistakes sometimes, and that's okay. How else do I learn other than making a mistake? Things like that. When you tell yourself that what you have to say is unimportant and nobody wants to hear it, or what you have to say is stupid, Tell yourself, no. What I have to say is important. People want to hear me speak. People want to know what's going on with me. People want to connect with me. And the way that I connect is through speaking. People who took your power blamed you, but you don't have to accept that distorted reality. People who abuse always blame the survivor to shift focus. So you could definitely have dealt with scapegoating as well. And you also could have dealt with a lot of people not believing you when you tried to defend yourself. So now you may have a really hard time even feeling like it's worth it to even express what you have inside as far as your truth goes, because nobody's going to listen to it anyway. Why would I do that? But that's that voice in your head again. That voice in your head has been hurt by trauma and pain and abuse of the past. That voice in your head could even be a mental and emotional abuse from others around you throughout your life, telling you that you're worthless, that you're stupid, that you're never going to amount to anything, that you're a little whore, that you're whatever the fuck they may have said to you, that tore you down in that way, that has become your inner voice. That is now how you talk to yourself, and you do not deserve to be talked to in that manner. You should be ashamed of yourself for talking to yourself that way. As a mother would say when she's telling somebody to be ashamed of themselves for talking to another that way. It's the same thing when you talk to yourself. So, we have Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident that you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you're blessed. Let yourself fly. Pronghorn action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So, you're very intelligent. It's time to act on that intelligence. It's time to do what you know is best. And it's time to behave in the way that you feel like you need to be behaving. There may even be something that you are wanting to go after that you feel like you have no support for, or that you feel like you are just completely wrong for and there's no way you could ever do it, or it's just too big, or whatever the case may be. It's time to go after it anyway. It's time to take that leap of faith on you, to show you that you matter too. Firefly and the rabbit. So, you have the ability to be a light in the dark for others around you. You can't be that light in the dark if you stay in the darkness. Because you may be mired in a lot of darkness. You may be hiding your light. You may be covering it. You may be shielding it. You may not be exposing it out of fear. And there could definitely have been some sort of sexual trauma or abuse in this pile too. If so, then check out pile 1 as well. But, that's only for a couple people in this pile. That's not the main focus of this pile. You are definitely somebody who is very fertile right now. You have a lot going for you. You have a lot of luck on your side right now. And it's time to take action, to go after what it is that you want. Quick action, fast action. You are very intelligent, and you are going to be able to jump into this in a way that is going to be very quick. Don't allow yourself to get distracted either. 5 of Swords. Conflicts, fighting for self. Understanding conflict, seeing the reasons behind conflict. Learning to pay attention to the red flags. Fear comes from within, and it can cause trouble. Tart, conflict, drama, learning the hard way. So, you may be trying to avoid conflicts in some sort of way as well. Or you may be blaming yourself for conflicts in some sort of way. You may have been told that all you do is cause chaos and drama and conflict everywhere that you go. There's definitely a need here to fight for yourself, to stand up and be who you are. To learn from the past and decide that you are not going to be to blame for anybody else's bullshit anymore. You have enough going on in your life without taking on everyone else's burdens too. Queen of Cups, emotional, feminine, loving, sweet, caring. Unconditional love, childlike love, and wonder. Some of you might have picked pile 2 too. The King of Cups came out over there. Faith, spirituality, kindness, knowing, telepathic, empathetic, psychic, strong, stable emotions, emotional balance and maturity, psychic, empathetic, awareness of connections. So there's an awareness you have here of a connection that is going on in your life. There's some sort of conflict, drama, chaos, gossip, something going on. It's time to forgive that, time to release it, time to release everything that has happened up till now, time to release the lies, time to release the bullshit, the drama, everything. It's time to forgive it. It's time to let it go. And it's time to be open and receptive to love coming in, to kindness coming in, to generosity coming in, to beauty coming in. And it's time to take action to express your love where you need to express it in a mature way, to express your fears, to express your loneliness, to express what may be going on within you to the people around you. It's also time to realize that you are a peacemaker, a very strong peacemaker. Your voice is something that is very important. You don't have to raise your voice either to get the attention of others. All you have to do is speak with the love in your heart. So speaking with the love in your heart and taking action on what it is that tells you to do is going to be very important for you. So that's what I have. Also, not chasing, but being open and receptive. And it's an equal give and take. You shouldn't be running either. It should be both people coming at each other when it comes to something like that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, things like that. Share your stories. It helps you to heal and it helps others to heal as you share them. And if you guys did enjoy this or get anything from it, then make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. I really do appreciate anything and everything any of you do to support me or my work on this channel. And I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.